Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'll be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Capricorn today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's have a look at the strongest energy for Capricorn for the rest of October. Strongest message, please, Spirit. Strongest messages for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay. Some more messages out here for the sign of Capricorn for the rest of October. For the rest of October, please. Thank you. And I do feel like getting one more. For the sign of Capricorn. Strongest message, please. Oh, I feel like there might be another one in here. There's multiple messages wanting to come out. Okay. I don't normally take this many for check-ins, but Spirit be talking. Okay, number 4, Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. We have number 40, co-create. We have number 23, peace. And we have number 9, Treasure Island. Okay. I feel like these are talking to each other. So I feel like a personal issue reaches resolution and you gain some peace in a situation. But I'm also getting maybe an opportunity is coming in. I get like this is a messenger. An opportunity to co-create. So this could be with the universe, but also maybe collaborate with another, come together with another. But I feel like this is a beautiful opportunity coming in, and you're being asked to be fearless and bold in taking this opportunity. So I'm getting an ending here, a new opportunity, and taking a massive leap of faith. Okay. Let's have a look at the tarot. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn for the rest of October. Now I do a smaller Celtic cross for the energy updates for the end of the month. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Please and thank you. Ooh, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this could be in relation to business. Like I said, a collaboration. This could be coming together in terms of romantic partnership. So yes, interesting. 2 of Cups. Be fearless and bold, Capricorn. And that's quite common of Capricorn. Usually the focus is career, growth, financial gain. And so to go into relationship can be stepping outside that comfort zone. So let's have a look at your energy. The Fool. Wow. There's that leap of faith. Be fearless and bold. Wow. Capricorn. Okay. Let's have a look at your challenge. The Eight of Wands. Interesting. This could be in the space of communication. This could also be travel. I'm getting that because with this Treasure Island, maybe an opportunity overseas, with it being the ocean there. This may come in quickly. So maybe it's the pace of it that's the challenge as well. Okay. And what's coming towards you, Capricorn? The Ace of Cups. Love. Maybe this is in that space of love. Gosh. Actually, the last couple of Capricorn reads, we don't normally get all the cups in the relationship, but there's been a massive shift for Capricorns of late. So this could be doing something, collaborating with someone, and it's something that you actually love doing. But this is new energy, so much new energy coming in for the month of October. And what is your advice here? The Nine of Wands. Interesting. This is one of the wounded warrior. Interesting. Whether or not there's the sense of starting over again, especially with, like I was saying, this is an ending energy and this is something new, building something again, whether this is building a business connection, romantic, platonic, reinvesting in something again and having to like start again. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at get some clarifiers. Oh, this is exciting, but it does take courage with this. Be fearless. Let's dive further. Let's have a look. Why is the Fool here for the sign of Capricorn? Yeah, wow. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, we got Ace, Ace, Ace. Who was I doing reading for? Was it Scorpio? Scorpio had 3 aces in their reading as well. There's just a lot of new energy coming in for the month of October. But this is what's coming in. So this new energy, it's good news. Good news with the Page of Wands. And it looks like you are really wanting to take a leap of faith towards it. Okay, your challenge is the Eight of Wands. So why is the Eight of Wands here in your challenge, Capricorn? We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Wow. The Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands are the 3 travel cards in the entire tarot, and they've all come up. So travel, maybe this is the distance, maybe the challenge, maybe it's an upheaval, right? Going overseas potentially, or different city. Interesting. It feels like a big move. Also, the 3 fastest energy. Oh, I think the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight, but the Chariot and Eight of Wands, still very fast energy. So maybe the pace in which this comes in and you having to decide. You also have the Hanged Man. So the challenge is also having to see this in a different light, different perspective, seeing this as good news. Why? Because you may go, oh my God, this feels like so much effort. like, really cool, that sounds great, but oh my gosh, I'd have to start again. I'd have to move countries or start a new business, build from the ground up. There's just this, it feels potentially a little burdensome here. So there is a need also in the challenge to shift that perception, because this is a beautiful opportunity. And with the Empress is stepping into your power. Wow. And with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant, my goodness, and the Queen of Wands, this and the World, this looks great energy, Capricorn. This is an opportunity that would really put you in your power. You'd feel confident with the Queen of Wands here. This is something that's in alignment with Source as well, with the Hierophant. Something that you could really commit to, potentially even something that is abundant with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress here. So financially viable, which I know Capricorns love. So beautiful opportunity here, but it just may be really fast moving and potentially a long distance away. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for Capricorn with the Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups coming in? Oh, wow. Okay. Don't panic, Capricorn. Two of Cups. So this is definitely a collaboration. Oh my goodness, and below that as well is the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, so this new opportunity here is an opportunity in the space of love, so potential romantic connection. This could be an opportunity to do something that you love and collaborate with another, go into business with another. Wow, okay. We also have, did that fly out? Where did that come from? The Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords here? Where did that come from? Okay. I didn't see the Seven of Swords fly out. Interesting. And the Seven of Swords can be one of, sneaky. It's funny, it's quite sneaky because I didn't even see it come out and it landed on the Fool. Interesting. And that's your energy. So you may sneak away. You may not even tell people. That sounds interesting or ominous. Because this is, wow, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is something that has potential longevity, stability. This is really exciting. This can be strategy, right? So maybe you have a plan in place, particularly if this is moving quickly. But I'm also getting with the Seven of Swords, because I'm getting this peace card, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So there's this ending, but to move away from this ending, you're doing so peacefully. And sometimes that's just, leaving the party out the back door, if that makes sense. Not telling everyone your plans, or maybe about this connection, about this business opportunity. You're waiting for to jump into it, to get established before sharing it with the world potentially. Interesting. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is your advice. So let's have a look at why the Nine of Wands is here for Capricorn. Why is the Nine of Wands here in your advice? Why is the Nine of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this may have something to do with the past. We have the Two of Cups again, the Nine of Swords, the World. Okay. So for some, this new business collaboration, this new relationship may have you a little bit worried or stressed because it is about this new energy, this new cycle. Again, with the Nine of Wands, it's about having to start all over again. So there is some, I wouldn't say resistance, because the Fool, you kind of know you're doing it. There's just some, this is going to take a lot of effort. This is going to take a lot of work. And I think that in itself is just be mindful of the stress and the perception in which you place on this new opportunity, because you don't want to be bringing anything from the past into it, especially if this is a, thinking of like how much work and effort it was in the past to build a connection, to build a business. But this is going to be, wow, the Ten of Cups, emotionally fulfilling. This is beautiful, but just be mindful of any pessimism, and just really focus on how beautiful this opportunity is that's coming in for you, Capricorn. Okay, so this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.